the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Phoenix, Arizona, the home of the Suns. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Phoenix Suns, it was a win against the Spurs.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Nets. Harrison Barnes is out there with Randall. Then there's Brown. Then it's Conley. And it's Jokic in its center.
It's so interesting to me that if you look at the history of the Phoenix Suns, it was the Mike D'Antoni era where they set the trend towards up-tempo run-and-gun basketball and emphasizing the three. Remember the great Steve Nash at the helm. They were an offensive juggernaut at that time, guys.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Brown, good.
Really nice bucket, and I guess it should be. Barnes with that 94 mil max deal.
Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. No good from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
They get it again. The Nets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Now Conley following Durant's three-point attempt. Levine with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the chart.
Now here's Levine, following the miss by Jokic. Levine passes to Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Back to Levine. Over Brown. Nice jump shot. Good.
Oh, he is one hard player to deal with at the offensive end.
Conley feeling it out. Lets it go from 11. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance?
Dinwiddie dishes to Collins. Pass to Durant. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Where Kevin Durant has really grown is manipulating pick and roll, making the right read, and this guy just adapts and adjusts so quickly.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Brown against Levine. Inside. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. Turnaround Jay. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Brown. Over in the corner, Conley. Here's Randall. Great D that time from Durant.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball was that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
It's not going to go for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And back. It wasn't an immediate star turn for Mike Conley in the
ups and downs of injuries and early on.
Great work ethic is the key. Conley stayed at it.
And a player that's known for keeping his composure, that helps also. He weathered those early challenges and just stayed positive.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
I think they play great D and not giving up anything easy early on.
You love that they're making the offense work, right? Making every single thing they try to do hard.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Conley out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Randall in at the fourth. Now, here's Jokic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Conley kicks to Jokic. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. More and more, we're hearing the term positionless basketball, Doris, but it's not an entirely new concept. I remember Jerry West, for example, talking about it a couple decades ago.
Well, I think Jerry West talking about it is about there are certain guys historically who could play in any era. Jerry West would be there. Rick Barry would be another one. So certainly this has been a topic discussed in the past. I think why it's so important in today's day and age, the NBA has become a switch-heavy league, and that's on the defensive end. And therefore, teams like Boston and others are building their roster around guys who are switchable and versatile. It's become an almost necessity in today's NBA.
Great perspective. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown. That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game." He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. Here's Randall. Pass to Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. The Suns third.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Both good from the line that time. 1:46 left in the first half of the game. Dinwiddie passes to Collins. Here is Durant. Takes the three. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Conley left side. Down low, Jokic. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Nets. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Now, here's Collins. Outside Durant. Six on the shot clock. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Conley with the 3. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
Here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the pass to Durant. That three off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. And here's Barnes for three. That shot misses. Here's the break. Pulls up. And the Suns get it back. Second shot opportunity. Knocks it loose.
That's the kind of D you need when he's...
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns? And it's just about...
Welcome back, everyone. The skyline of downtown Phoenix there, framed against the mountains, rising up out of the desert. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
We've got Durant. JaVale McGee is out there with Collins. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here is Conley. He's got 5. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant. A rebound by the Nets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him. It's really kind of cool, Kevin.
And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
Here's Conley. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. The kick out to Barnes. Over Durant. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Barnes.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
Pass to Durant. Durant drawing the double team. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Jacks up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 6.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Conley finds Randall. To the middle. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, and Conley just makes the game fun. Able to shoot, but focused on also facilitating for teammates.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Dinwiddie outside for Durant. And the 3 off target.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no 3s since then.
And it's Brown missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
The 10-footer. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Nets trail by 4. Brown outside. Conley, the pass to Jokic. Back to Conley. Kicks to Barnes. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Yeah, you go for the steal, but at least you do get the deflection.
Well, Greg, you make them reset their offense, right? It's disrupting their rhythm.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Here's Levine. An easy 2 points on the layup. Levine's got 6 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Here's Brown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Suns get it back. Collins passes it to Levine, and the shot is good. And now an 8-point Phoenix lead.
I tell you, we think of him as a dunker, but you've got to appreciate Levine's touch and his creativity.
1 second left. That's good on the jump shot. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And so it's Phoenix with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. Jaylen Brown out there with Conley. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. And so here's Phoenix. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Brown against Levine. Brown kicks to Conley. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face that I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Barnes. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing here by 8. They can look forward to the Oracle Arena after this game to match up against Golden State. And that'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Julius Randle. Dinwiddie passes to Levine. From deep. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Timeout called the Nets. We've seen, Doris, the NBA take a very active role in growing the game internationally. Talk about some of the specifics you've seen in that regard.
Well, I think you have a great leader at the top in Adam Silver who understands that the game is growing on an international stage. It's becoming increasingly popular. And so you see NBA teams going over and playing regular season games in different countries. That's one particular way. Then you have the NBA Cares initiative, which when those teams are over there, they can go out and build basketball academies. NBA in Africa is a once-a-year trip, and they bring 2 teams of NBA players. Think about some of the players off of that continent where they have turned into legit stars. So I think it's important that the game continue to develop, and I love that the NBA considers it part of their responsibility.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back."
Thank you, David.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. Over Barnes. Durant, no good. Nets trail by 8. Barnes kicks to Randle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. Both free throws good from Randle.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Outside Durant lets the three fly. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
No, exactly. They've got to act quickly. They don't have a ton of time to work with.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass. I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Conley up top. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And so they foul intentionally. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And I think, guys, one thing about Levine, raw prospect in college, raw when he entered the pros, and now just starting to polish up that game.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 8. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. So the Suns win it. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.